Alright. The podcast we have for you today, tonight, depending on where you are. Jojo the Oddish, who is an Oddish, against snowdozer, who's like an hold on. Maybe I talked about this before. There's a painter that paints like this. What's the name? Like Walinsky, something like that.
I'm the wrong person to ask. I'm a Philistine. I don't know anything about. I'm like, Rembrandt.
Not what I was thinking now.
Very Picasso.
Vasily Kandinsky.
Okay,
Okay, hold on. We're gonna do some little art in here. Surely this is not copyright infringement or anything. If I put in
we haven't
a painting.
As long as we are providing some sort of critique.
Oh.
It's fair use.
Okay, let's see. So, hold on, I gotta change the scene. OBS is so cool.
If anyone is frustrated that we are not doing a mystery race and are instead investigating art history, listen, we got some time. There's an hour, 17 minutes.
Yeah.
The podcast is not going to fill it all. Take a look at this. Enjoy some art.
Look, this is an original Vasily Kandinsky, a painter. I should have looked this up before this sentence.
It's beautiful.
Vasily Kandinsky, a Russian painter from like the 1900s turnover century thing, right? He was born in 1866, died in 1944. Very famous for his very abstract and kind of messy art. And that's what Snowdozer's avatar reminds me of. Honestly,
I mean, obviously, I see it. It's right there on the screen.
It's the same thing. Look, we got random squares on the original art, on the Kandinsky. We got random square with hourglass on Snowdozer.
Yeah, it's a little bit different in that Snowdozer is clearly depicting, like, creatures. There's some sort of bird in the bottom left. There's some kind of guy with a hand and a mouth holding a hula hoop of some sort.
I think there's a snowplow thing, like that goes in front of a car.
The Snowdozer.
Yeah. And then we have like the top right, that's the a lot from Hyperbole and a Half.
There's a chicken in the painting too. Now I'm like hawking my. I guess like a big one. I guess. Well, here's where we get to really be like, yeah, this is fair use. We're putting our own spin on it. But, oh no, wait, you've got an image. I can't draw on top of it. Shoot.
I mean, it's also you can't draw on the weight screen, I think.
Yeah.
I specifically didn't edit because I was afraid people would just go crazy. But maybe I should edit since people are not going crazy.
Well, I mean, what are we? This wouldn't even work in this weird specific instance where I want to remix a famous a Marsili. What was the first
Kandinsky.
one? Kandinsky? Kandinsky. Well, that's Snowdozer. Jojo the Oddish has used the Pokemon fusion machine to mix a Geodude with an Oddish, I'm pretty sure is what's happened here.
Oh, I thought it was just a swole Oddish, but yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, he's bulked out, roided up, ready to tear a painting in half. It's a new player on the left. First time, love to see it. Incredibly fast and going slowly. Up to interpretation.
Yeah, and I can tell you that Jojo the Oddish played against Der Dash in Polarium Advance, a Game Boy Advanced puzzle game where you try to flip all the things in a specific way. And I don't know how it went because... Hold on. Won! Congratulations! So this is a winners 2 match actually, so of course won. Jojo the Oddish won against Der Dash in Polarium Advanced, and Snowdozer won against Spartycat in...
I feel like I saw this.
Okay, then give it to me then.
Nope, I cannot.
We were talking about this in the interview with Kirkyu? Was it Kirkyu?
I mean, I just admitted my memory is not good enough to recall this one fact.
Yeah, it was with Kirkyu. So Kirkyu always submits the same 4 games. And this is one of them. A Game Boy game.
Oh. Gotcha.
What?
remember now.
Oh, which game is it?
It was Battle Bull.
Yeah! You got it.
Can you rotate the painting 90 degrees to the left?
Will it be a match? I don't think so. Or did I... Hold on. We got all the time in the world, everyone, don't worry. We're not...
I do see, like, the blocks... The platforms were kind of where the blocks would be. The yellow is kind of where the yellow would be. We also got Snowdozer's cryptic crossword clue at the bottom of their player card. Cheerful Guy's initialization of insane activities.
Wrong way.
And I'll give you a clue if you know anything about cryptic crossword clues. I'm pretty sure this one is an and lit clue.
What?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means the whole clue is wordplay and literally the definition. Rather than being partitioned into this is the definition and these are the wordplay, the whole thing acts as both. They're one of the hardest and most elegant cryptic crossword clues to write. So there's the original. 1-to-1.
It does look like it. We got the swirly, we got the dozer. There's no chicken.
It is much closer. But I think 1-to-1 might have been a little bit of an exaggeration.
Also, this painting is called Yellow, Red, and Yellow, Red, Blue. In case you want to brag about knowing that. There we go. But yeah, so Jojo the Oddish 1-0, 100% win rate, pretty good. Snowdozer are not quite as high. What's this gonna be? 9 out of 19? What's the percentage?
Like
Do math.
I mean, it's pretty close to 50-50.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
Close enough for me. Do I have the timer ready? I don't. Give me a sec. If you want me to do this.
Hold on, I gotta find the start of the what anyway.
We've got some Tim Burton-esque sort of
I like
music
it.
going on here. PB Winterbottom. All right, I'm ready on this timer.
I'm not... Okay, here we go. The game is Time
Oops.
Diver, Eon Man. Did you start the timer? I thought about that. Oh, is he gonna think I mean like, let's go, but no.
Absolutely.
We're not quite there yet.
This is a neat game.
Yeah, this is one of the... Is this the one that never got released?
Yes.
Really good game.
93, really late NES release.
Yeah. I mean, the PlayStation was announced in like 97 or something, right?
Yeah, Super Nintendo came out in 93. Or maybe only the Super Famicom.
No, the PlayStation came out in 94. This game was cancelled when the PlayStation was like
Wait.
almost in production.
You mean the announcement of the PlayStation?
No, it came out in Japan on December 3rd, 1994.
Really?
Yeah, I'm surprised too. I thought it was like 97, 98.
When did the Super Famicom come out? 1990. My dates are all mixed up in my head.
You're like moved by one generation.
That's wild.
Pretty early. But yeah, so this game was cancelled when people were already making PlayStation games. They were making the T-Rex demo. Do you know the T-Rex demo that they delivered on demo number 1 or whatever it's called? Demo 1?
You think I would, but I do not at all.
It's like it's a tech demo and it's a cool T-Rex and it walks and not a lot happens, but it's pretty cool.
Man, if I would have put like $100 down that this SNES came out in 93. That's brain busting. All right, well we got a late NES game. It's Taito. It's Snowdozer versus Jojo the Oddish.
Yeah, are you ready?
Ready.
All right. Then we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go.
You know what it is? I think it's because a lot of the latest NES release, I believe, if it's not 93, it's 94, Wario's Woods. And so my brain is like just attaching the start of the Super Famicom to the end of that, even though there's this overlap of surprisingly 3 years. Anyway, so the feed on the left, Jojo the Oddish, is going to be squished.
It's gonna
for-
fix itself in like 10 minutes, don't worry.
Yeah.
I didn't want to redo it.
So we're going to have a thinner version of the character on the left. But it's mostly just an NES platformer. The big thing that's cool about it, aside from the music and some of the graphics, is you've got a wall jump. You can sort of kick off the walls.
Doesn't this game also have like a wall dig? Like we can use Dig Cat?
I don't remember seeing that when I would glance over at the race.
We're gonna see.
There's the kicks.
Does the game not have audio other than the music?
Yeah, I think so.
There we go.
These sort of prototype games are sometimes lacking in strange ways. Like, for example, that the lives don't decrease when you die.
Yeah. Alright, we have
Damage
a health
boosting
bar.
is a strong NES game mechanic, yeah, and your health bar is at the bottom of the screen. Enemies typically only seem to hit you for like 1 damage. That one did 2. And that bar goes to like, what, 18, something like that? So that's a resource to spend.
Oh, game overs put you back at the start of the whole level, not just the screen.
So you do need to spend that resource carefully. The game was never released, but it was completely finished. So it's not even like lacking anything. This is it. This is Time Diver Eon Man, as it was meant to be seen.
I mean, it's a good game. I think everyone who plays it, and most people find it through Mystery Tournament, just because we're kind of the only people who really go out and play these weird games. But I think everyone likes it. I've never seen anyone really dislike it in the race comments.
There was a ton of discussion after the race from the people who raced it talking about this game. Whether it's good or bad, it definitely it activated people in some way, you know?
I raced this game too and I didn't do so hot.
It is NES games, especially an unreleased one, they have the potential to just kind of like not quite make sense. Like, what were you going for here? I don't really appreciate. For example, I think Snowdozer just ran away from a wall jump back and forth sort of situation and is now trying to knock these boxes out of the way to the entrance to the video store, and that's not working, and now we're back and we get the ping pong and we're up.
Look at this ninja. He's just like practicing his thought sword swings. That's pretty cool.
There isn't really anything quite like this kick off the wall animation. Batman has like both legs on there, and he sticks to it in a really sort of particular and I find satisfying way in the Sunsoft Batman game.
This is really satisfying too, though.
Sunsoft. Yeah. This is like a kung fu kick. He is kicking off the wall. He's not pushing.
Yeah, that's cool. I'm gonna pose the base spin if no one else did. No one else did. Then we're gonna look at it.
Jojo's at the start of this screen, this city street. Getting a couple PWs. You do have arts. You can see a shockwave Jojo is shooting now, and some ammunition for that in the bottom right.
So the paste bin says there's a special attack, and then it lists the special attacks, but it doesn't really clarify much. Oh no, never mind. It says select, choose special attack, so they can switch which special attack they're doing. Currently, both of them have Wave equipped, which shoots across the screen. Oh, and then look here, the next one is gonna be 4 points for digging through soft sand.
Oh, okay.
I told you we can turn into Dig Cat.
Dig cat. Is that what the paste bin called it?
No, yours did, but not this one.
Oh, I love jetpack enemies. It's like you could be going anywhere with that jetpack right now, but you're here, just floating 5 feet in front of me, so I can kick you out of the air. Jojo the Oddish is playing around with some of the attacks on these infinitely respawning enemies because they keep moving too far to the left. That's one of those NES game things. Like, if you've played a lot of these, you'll be like, oh, I wonder.
Yeah, especially
if he's
Mega
gonna
Man.
Respawn. Ninja Gaiden is probably the absolute worst offender. The layout design really wants you to kind of do left-rights in certain places where you're repeatedly respawning things. Birds!
These birds are pretty
Anyway.
well animated.
If you are not an NES game player, you might be surprised and frustrated at the way enemies keep showing up.
Yeah, you said that neither of them grew up with NES, and I think other than like special things like knowing about respawning enemies, there's also, I don't know, if I grew up with like starting with the GameCube, for example, I feel like NES games are just harder by nature, and maybe I would have a tough time adapting to hard difficulty levels.
Yeah, I mean, hard games exist, certainly, right? Like Super Meat Boy,
F-Zero
came out on
GX.
Xbox 360, yeah. So like, but it's like this, the standard, the average was probably higher. So if you're expecting the average, you're gonna get hit with something more difficult.
What's this guy throwing? Is he throwing like wasp nests?
He ran out of footballs. He's like, this is good enough. I really love charging enemies that just run into things at you in your general direction.
Oh, when you hit him, he
Oosh.
like, maybe you can soft lock him basically. Like get like 10 hits in.
In what way?
Well, if you hit him, he stops moving for a little bit. And then you can hit him
Oh.
again once he starts again.
And get like 10 hits in. I thought you meant like 10 hits into the boss fight, you could do a thing and it will trap him
Oh, no,
in
no,
an
no, no.
eternal... Yeah,
Ugh.
no, totally. Some well-timed hits, you could probably just give it to him in the middle of the screen.
Oh, left screen fixed itself so I can recrop it a little bit.
So Jojo the Oddish has had a lot of trouble in the early stages. It seemed like they were maybe experimenting a lot
Yeah,
at the cost of health and death.
with the jetpack guy.
Yeah, so maybe they'll be able to sort of apply the things they've learned, but it's a heck of a lead Snowdozer has built up at this point. The levels in the game are in random order. That's pretty wild. And that maybe has thrown off my assessment. I thought we had the conveyors and then the city and then this one Jojo is on. Random order. Why? Oh, Snowdozer finds a surface to kick off of on the left there that I was interpreting as background.
Oh wait, Snowdozer can switch to Dig Cat now. So it's like a power-up you gotta pick up.
Or you beat enough stages and it shows up or something. I mean, digging through soft sand seems like the kind of thing that is, like you need to do it to progress. So I doubt it would be like, oh, you missed the power-up, you lose.
But this is the game with trains. Oh, this. You gotta be careful.
They're so short.
Very...
Which is like good. Like you don't want to be waiting for like 3 minutes while the gigantic. Oh God! Run! Run!
Get on top.
Oh!
Whoa!
Wow!
I think you can get on top.
I would assume it would hurt for sure.
But yeah, the future is very inefficient. You would have to be a fool to build a tunnel with like very short trains or something similar in them. Oh, it didn't die.
Most things have been going down in one hit.
No!
Oh.
I mean, at this point I would just intentionally die. Maybe not. We are pretty far in the level, right?
I think so. If bosses mark levels,
Probably.
it's been a while since Snowdozer killed that football guy.
Spider things. Okay. It's nice when the enemy drops health after it hurt you. Like, retribution.
We're good, right?
Yeah. Gotta go up, there's an exit sign up there! Oh no!
That exit sign could have been brighter. They could have maybe used a sprite or something, I don't know. That background tile was made of some pretty dark colors up there. I didn't see it. That's another game over from Jojo. So is this gonna take us back to conveyors then? No. That's true, the service is very frequent. It's almost like what if trains had just like 1 to 4 people in them, but then you could pack them all in, all next to each other. Right? Like instead of having a bunch of individual train cars, we just had like cars.
In a tunnel.
Whoa! Now you're getting really wild with it.
Yeah, now I'm thinking like an entrepreneur.
Jojo, I want to say, is right near the end. The jetpack guy is just like, he's gone. He just swooped in and then now he despawned himself.
Right, Snowdozer, you gotta go up here. Oh, using the arts, that's a good idea. I was like, oh, how killing this thing is gonna be tough, but no, you can just sonic boom it. Oh, it's sand.
Pow drop. Yeah, there it is. Well, this also seems way faster to just drop down the right side. Unless it's a pit. It's just super good? Is it looping? Oh.
I mean, it was still pretty good. We just go back up this part. Wait, no, do we gotta climb this? Oh my god. Go away, lightning ball.
Jojo is back down at the bottom of this this cyan metal section here.
Wait, is this possible?
Do
we have to go back up?
It did seem kind of too easy on the right side.
Like, where are we jumping from here? I don't see it. Snowdozer doesn't see it either.
We're going away. Well, don't fall, I guess, once you, once you do go the right way. You fall in the wrong place, you're gonna have to loop around to do it again.
Oh, where you gone? Dick cat.
Okay, here we go. How does it work? And does it use arts?
Oh, it doesn't work. Yeah, it uses 4 points of arts.
Once you do it once, are you like in dig mode and you can keep going?
I think as long as you're in the same sand.
Okay.
Whoa! I wasn't expecting this.
A lot of arts have just been drained as Snowdozer figures out how to use this thing. Okay, it costs 4 to go through.
Oh, careful.
Now, do you remember what the level looks like as we fall down?
Yeah, you can jump to the very right.
Okay.
I think.
Snowdozer definitely didn't.
Also, if you're on the very right, you can walk it. So regardless, it's a good idea. Oh no, 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 no! But yeah, very right was the right.
Oh no, Jojo falling a long way too. Vertical levels are always so much harder than horizontal levels. Even when you're going down the vertical level, it seems they're quite hard. Snowdozer has one more try after this, and then they're gonna have to start scrounging for arts, and it's like, who knows what that's gonna be like. Alright, has gone left. Whoop, nice reaction. Oh, electricity down there. It's a big robot, doesn't matter. Snowdozer touches the exit trigger.
Hey, that thing was digging. Look, it's digging all over the place.
It's digging through the air. It's an air digger.
Whoa, robot dog! There's your prop art for today.
The way it pulled back by reversing the jets was very fun. Alright, very auto-scrollery sort of section. The ground hurts. The ceiling does have this bright colored kind of spiky looking thing, but it's just background. This has been very long but very easy so far. I almost feel like it's looping now. Oh man, you totally could just damage boost and run along the bottom. Jojo finally gets to the top of that horrible cyan section. The enemies frequently drop POW, which gives you like 4 arts or something, so there's kind of an incentive to be using this stuff as you go.
This the boss? This sounds like the boss, but what's the boss?
It is. I do remember catching this one. The boss is hanging out at the top. This is a really cool... Actually, this whole thing you're climbing is the boss.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I like the arms.
Yeah. The way that they move 8 pixels at a time tells me that it's a background tile sort of animating around.
Yeah.
And then Dr. Wily's out. Jojo with the game over is sent back to the bottom of the cyan shaft. Snowdozer getting low on life. Oh, playing more defensive now, ducking. Sniping with the arts is out of ammunition, though. Aw. Got caught in the heels. I think my favorite thing, aside from the way that you kick off the walls, is the music in this game. I guess I do appreciate that your basic attack has like this big swooping hitbox in front of you.
Sometimes the arms just don't come out. Right here. He's like, I'm not really feeling it right now.
Let's count them. So it's like right, left, pause.
Another pause.
It's just a long pause.
Well, it's 2 cycles pause. But
Well,
now,
it's like
so now it should
right
pause
arm,
again?
left arm, imaginary right arm,
Imaginary left
imaginary
arm,
left arm,
I guess?
a real right arm. Yeah, I
Oh,
think that's
Snowdozer
how
game
it's
overs.
Where are we going? Probably pretty far back, right?
Oh, that's so far! That's before the robot dog room.
Oh, NES games, everybody.
And Jojo is at the boss.
Yeah. very difficult to try to make the argument that we're almost tied at this point, but we are so much closer than we were just a couple seconds ago.
As a commentator, I'm legally obligated to exaggerate how close we are. We're so close!
Oh my god, we're just one boss fight away.
Yeah.
Using all of the arts on the guy, and you're right, we're seeing that stun lock effect. Easier when you have a projectile and the guy's not right in front of you. You've definitely got some room to try to be aggressive until you get low. Whoa, but then you gotta know when to put on the brakes. There's a, I don't know what fighting game he's from, but there's a Mugen character is the way that I know of him, the football player. I'm not a fighting game guy, but I love him every time he shows up. I don't know if he's like an original creation. I don't think he is. And I want to say his art style reminds me of the SNK fighting games. Brian Battler. Is that it? Brian was a name that came to my head when I was thinking about him. Yeah, King of Fighters. Alright. The auto-scroller and the vertical section have been conquered. We're back at the boss. We got 3 lives. And Jojo is caught in the midst of despair, it seems.
Yeah, taking a break.
Yeah, not super into that part. There's a playlist of lo-fi music I listen to sometimes, and there's one song in there that sounds like there's like a telephone ringing far away. And I hate it. I hate it so much. This is going pretty good, but it's not so easy to get your hits on this guy without trading, because he just kind of moves pretty fast. Snowdozer's just identified this one place where they can get the clean hit. Whoa! A really fun death explosion animation.
The Wily is dead. There's no way he could have survived that explosion.
Who's this? Oh, I punched him in the face!
In the year 1882, the ancestors are kidnapped.
Yeah, so I guess this is a sort of, you're a time cop. Traveling through time, solving problems.
Oh my god, that guy is jacked. I mean, like, we're jacked, right? We're this hero dude, but this guy is like 3 times as jacked as we are.
Mm-hmm. His arm, his bicep, is about as thick as our torso. The Bad Club. We don't take kindly to your good kind around here.
Yeah, what's the motivation for those guys? This guy's yellow. Get him, blue gang.
Alright, here we go.
Oh, here's the pink gang. Pink gang has guns.
He's
I
just
mean-
waiting.
Blue gang also had guns, but not this kind of guns.
Oh, he shot twice, he had to reload. He's got a 2-shooter.
2-shooter. Like one of those old style rifles with 2 barrels.
Yeah. Well, Snowdozer has to bait this shot out. Whoa!
Well, he baited the shot out.
Jojo, I think, was attacking too fast. Lost one of those arts didn't hit. and has not been able to get a consistent way of damaging the boss without also getting hit.
Huh? Doing it? Oh no, little daring. Oof. I would just stand in the middle, like just wait for this guy to come to you. It's a rhythm game.
If you hit him while he's animating on the right side, you have more time to deal with whatever he's gonna do after.
Yeah, you get hit by the beehive.
I am noticing that when you jump in the air and then you turn around left to right, I don't know what's happening to your actual hitbox, but your sprite is rotating around an axis, flipping around an axis. That makes it kind of erratic. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be relying on dodging anything while I'm in the air turning around.
Did you see that video where someone like decompiled or looked at the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle underwater stage? And explained all the ways why it sucks, because your sprite just doesn't match your hitbox at all, and if you're facing left, it's here, if you're facing right, it's somewhere completely else!
Mm-hmm. I think Displaced Gamer or something, I think, is the YouTube channel.
It was especially cool because they made a action replay code Game Genie that fixes it.
Yeah, that's something that guy does on pretty much all of his videos. They're all interesting. If you like NES, if you like video games, if you like programming, highly recommend. I think it's Displaced Gamer on YouTube. Oh, nice jump from Snowdozer.
This is the prototype, the 1882 prototype for the Hyperloop, I mean the train tunnel.
We got Yoku blocks.
Of course we do.
They flash before they come in.
It's really luxury.
Oh, there's 3 colors though.
I mean, whatever. Wait, where do we go?
We gotta kick off that little ledge.
Oh, I forgot it.
Alright, Maurice, I don't know if you saw this when it scrolled by. Oh, Jojo's dead.
What? I mean, what I didn't even see was that Jojo beat the boss, and we skipped robot stage.
Yeah, well, the stages are in a random order, so
yeah, I mean,
it's not a big catch up here.
Yeah, no, what I meant was that we are going to a different stage. This one.
And we are going to sort of maybe see them sync up a little bit. The part, so you totally no-sold it if you caught it, but the bad club is...
Oh! The bad club!
The bad club.
I don't know, it doesn't seem like something they would come up with in 1882.
That's probably not anything any criminal organization calls themselves.
Are we the baddies?
We are, and we're proud of it.
I mean, there's...
Alright, so you can jump on red to get started here, or you could go up the right side, but it's like... Snowdozer's been burned by that before. The easy route is actually not a route at all.
Snowdozer's doing well.
Yeah.
Gets the cycle. Free, basically.
Go straight to the exit and hits it. We got a big rock boss.
What? It says something.
Oh.
It says wow wow.
Wow. Wow wow.
Wow wow.
Wow wow. Wow wow. Wow wow. Why does he say wow wow?
It's like a VTuber.
Yeah.
Wow wow.
Wow wow. Corone would do a lot of wow 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 wow. Like that was her like filler when she would want to be excited about something in English but didn't have the words.
Yeah.
Do you think Akinator knows this guy? We don't know this guy's name. Don't go into Akinator and put fucking wow wow
guy.
rock man.
Wow wow rock man. It's such a good name.
It's like a spin-off Mega Man game that only came out overseas. Wow wow rock man.
This guy isn't doing much, if we're being honest.
Yep, it's pretty easy to avoid his attacks. He did have a surprising entrance. Oh, what's he doing? Oh. I think he'd be stuck. What if you could use your dig power and dig into him?
You telefrag him by like undigging inside of him.
You just stand on side of him and start spinning around and slowly sink inside him and...
Oh, look at the stun lock. That's what I was talking about with the football guy.
Yeah, I think pretty much every boss could have looked exactly like that.
Help!
And then another guy. You want to be free? Nah!
Take that, ancestor.
Oh man, Dan's brother's kidnapped again.
Oh, this is the current year, 1993. This is what 1993 looked like. The recession hit really hard.
Yeah. Maybe some of our younger viewers weren't around for this.
Yeah, this is just what Detroit looked like.
We're still recovering to this day.
Alright, so snowdozer is moving. Is on level 4, I think? Has beaten 3 bosses. And Jojo is only like partway through level 2.
Yeah. We're beating the game, because that's the goal. I don't know if the pastebin has evidence of how many stages there are.
Let's see. After beating the final boss, level order after the first one is random. That's it. Does not say how long the game is.
Alright.
Which is funny because it's like, oh, beat the final boss. Well, who is the final boss?
You're just gonna have to feel it out. Snowdozer fell all the way down the left side, and I think was starting to get that sinking feeling of like,
Yeah.
I think maybe this is too easy again. Did a wall kick, and happened to be just after some flames, so it was just some good gamer senses tingling there. Hits the exit.
It's like damage boosting pretty efficiently here. Has 4 lives, which is really much. So can really afford to do it too.
Are these discs floating in water? Oh, these are pillars of a certain height. I see. What are these guys in the background?
Yeah,
doing? They're
just
no
up
threat
there.
to anyone.
They're like, oh man, Type Diver Eon Man is gonna come. He's gonna punch my head off. I better stay over here.
My boss told me to watch this part of the level. Whatever is going on in that part of the level is not my job.
What? Can't just Yoko Box twice.
They're back. I mean, it didn't stop Mega Man.
In one game? And not just like also in Wily stages, for example?
Yeah, I think it's you'll get him in a stage and a Wily.
Went like to
Tough
the
to
left.
get the height.
Yeah, I couldn't do it on the right, but then went to the left, but I don't think the left helps at all. Oh, nice jump.
You just gotta hit it on the little thing. Jojo getting up to the top on this minecart section. Only 1 life, but health is full.
I mean, you're not gonna lose much HP on this part of the stage.
Yeah, but you might lose sanity. I don't know. We'll see how an NES newbie handles their first Yoku block. Well, I don't know. Other games have Yoku blocks. It's going a little bit erratic at the start, though. Oh, so,
Jackazam effect.
What's the Jackazam effect?
Jackazam effect is when you jump off a wall, and you like hold the left button, and you think the wall jump is done, but then it keeps going for a bit too long.
Oh. I thought you could just jump up there, but I guess you do need to involve the wall. Guy on the side of the screen's like, why? I was just watching.
Oh, I thought he was gonna dodge both of those balls. That would have been cool. Now let's see how Jojo is doing. Ooh.
Ooh, panicking a little bit, I think.
Alright, we're back, we're back. It's actually pretty far up the screen here, I think.
I think so. Oh, Snowdozer with a save while kicking off of a 1-tile thing while falling. Yeah, so Jojo is at this point here where you have to wall kick off of the ledge.
Oh,
And
we're
it's
not
tight.
we're not far up the screen.
We're now at the bottom.
Yep. This ninja was like waiting for an honorable duel. His entire life has led up to this.
Oh, the flame pillar might reach you on the platform, but the cycle is so generous.
You can
Punching the
punch the
bullets.
bullets.
I thought I saw Snowdozer do that earlier.
Shoots at the jetpack guy. The jetpack guy is just out of there. Good one too. Like, screw this. This guy has sonic booms and fists and
He
sunglasses.
just punched that guy into ether. Like I don't know. They don't pay me enough for this.
Oh,
Got a
it's-
boss. Oh my god, it's another.
But he's
He
different.
does fire though. Oh, here he comes.
What?
That's so funny that
He
they-
jumped, which
they
did nothing.
have two evil footballers.
What does the jump do? He wasn't even like Snowdozer wasn't jumping away from the shockwave. Nothing happened.
Yeah, I would have assumed it. Okay, it pops you in the air, but like, who cares?
It does nothing. Okay, playing it safe. I like it. Oh, now he's red. He's got sunburn from all the fire that he's around. I don't know if fire gives you sunburn.
He's red and now he's dead. But is he redeemed? He did fail in his job quite spectacularly. I will never get over him running over
Peaceful
and
future.
punching.
It's that peaceful future Dola is kidnapped. Well, not so peaceful, is it?
Ah, no, Dola sucks. No one likes that person.
One way. Right, that's good to know.
Everyone celebrated when Dola got kidnapped.
Everyone let the dogs out. Music's good.
2023, is that what it said? From 1993 to 2023? Probably my favorite thing is when someone...
Whoa.
Oh, 52.
Look, it's
Okay.
Game Boy Tetris in the background.
That is kind of spot on.
Whoa. Was it? Oh!
Horizon.
Oh, this is cool. It's an auto scroll, but you can speed it up.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, I'll take that. 3-1 up. Sure. And you know you have the time because the screen is gonna move up anyway if you're faster than it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just
We got more.
some of these
Fruit
guys
Loops of
are
Doom.
just standing there until the
Oh,
acid
the
rises.
top. Please put me out of my.
It's so funny to put like reason to like enemies in these games. What are they doing? Why are they here? Don't they hate this? Oh, don't fall down the hole. I just
So
shot
the
through
arts
enemy.
does less damage
Whoa!
than a punch.
It's the title shuttle.
Wow. It's very Battletoads and Double Dragon has a running across the top of a rocket just like this. Jojo's still in the Yoku block section.
Oh, good.
Anything with like a wall kick into a landing on a Yoku block is proven to be quite an issue. And then they when they fall, it's like panic mode, right? Like there's no telling how much further they will go when you're wiggling around everywhere.
I think this may be the last stage, just based on finishing times and the fact that Snowdozer wasn't doing that badly. Oh, I remember this. You gotta use like a fan to get across this thing.
Wow, okay. A fan.
Yeah, one of these things.
Oh.
But there's no fan. Oh, the one that respawns on the left, maybe? Maybe it respawns facing to the right?
Or the enemies were killed in such a way as to despawn the fan.
Nah.
Like there's supposed to be one here, but
yeah,
it wasn't here.
There were only 3 slots and all of them used, but I hope not. So our skills are Sonic Boom, Dick Cat, Stop Enemies, and as a German I should know. This is, it just does damage to everything on screen.
Okay. Jojo gets to the boss, dies. We need to see a clear of this boss.
Wow, wow.
Wow, wow. Oh. Fighting projectile to projectile is really not working out so well.
How does it kill the fan?
Oh no.
And now
Jojo
goes
is
left.
going all the way back.
Oh. Huh? Could be worse. We're still in this section at least.
No, this is before the Yoku blocks.
Yeah, but it's after the, you know, the western town and the digging and the bad guys.
Well, it's still pretty bad.
It is still pretty bad. Alright, Snow, go left.
I'm liking the idea of like, oh, I can stand on these dogs. I can damage boost off these dogs. You know.
Like a Castlevania 1 damage boost. Oh, it worked!
Oh, sick!
That is not the intended way. No way. That was so close too.
You do not get a lot of height off the damage boost. Snowdozer needed every ounce of that.
Okay, now go to the left. Go the left. Yeah, there we go.
Did you just stay in this the whole time?
Well,
Oh yeah, Mario Brothers 2 style. Here we go. Punch the dogs too. Nice.
Ouch.
Yeah, so if you have a life, it'll take you to the screen that you're on, but if you are continuing, it'll take you back to...
I think
I
like
guess
the
not the
halfway
start
point.
of the stage. Yeah, like
Either
like
the
you said,
start or the
Western
halfway
town.
point. Oh, left part seems very... it's not oh! But no, this is also bad, I think. I think we want to go down the big cat shaft on the right.
Snowdozer has 6 lives, so really not so bad to take a death. You can see the exit sign right at the start, too. I think Snowdozer caught a little piece of it and was like, wait, was that what I think it is? Or maybe just wanted a better view of the platforms along the way.
Maybe wanted confirmation that you want to be going up.
She died again at the halfway point. This is the beginning?
Wow. So, okay, you go back to the halfway point if you're at least a screen over the halfway point, I guess. Which is especially interesting because Jojo kind of intentionally died because wasn't reacting the first life and then just kind of let it happen the other two. Because, oh, I'll just respawn with full lives again. How does it work? What are you doing? Dick cat time. No dick cat time.
Got a long horizontal hallway. Oh, you knew there had to be something. Wiggles out of it. Nicely done. It's time to dig. Are we gonna hit that robot while we're spinning around?
Hope so.
Probably not, right?
Bam!
Oh,
Get wrecked. Man, you better have some arts here.
well, the max is now 60, so a lot to work with. Do the fans turn around if you jump on the other side of them? No, right?
I wouldn't think so. I would think you have to kill it, and yeah, and you come back and there it is. Oh, you gotta be
Oh.
higher than that.
So it spawns facing you. That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it had to because of the previous level. No, this is too low.
Yup.
You gotta jump into this thing. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, just keep going. I like it. Don't kick so much, you'll... Oh no!
Wiggled.
Oh no, that's a death, isn't it? Oh, not quite.
The kicking with snowdozer being like, I don't like this. I don't like this.
Ah, what a scam. Pretty funny though.
Jojo's back at the Yoku blocks now.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, it really does take a while to give you back control after a wall jump. That was a really well timed. Oh, Snowdozer trying to land right in the top of the thing. Okay. Much better health situation this time.
What?
What are we doing? Oh, we're trying to dig. Okay.
Oh, okay. I was like, whoa, was that like dodging? Holy.
That's the counter move.
Oh, what the?
Oh my god, that's so rude!
What is going on?
If there could have been any doubt that some of the design of earlier stages was anything but trolling, we can now be confident. That's a verb this game has in its repertoire. Troll the player. What were they hoping would happen? You would just keep going?
To the wall.
Ow!
Or do you want to be in the fan?
Oh, it's difficult to keep it on screen and be low enough to go through the wall.
Oh.
Oh, nice reaction.
Right, 4 lives. Oh, so you rescue the girl first. So this is the final boss.
Okay.
I mean, I'm
Oh,
guessing.
look at him laughing at you. Of course he is. Oh, so what do you think the game's trying to tell us about these color changes? He lands and then
Oh, you can
you're
jump
on
on
the
this
top
thing.
of the... Okay. What is going on? Was that just an effect? What?
Nah, he's not dead. The robot is gonna fight us now. Oh my god. Whoa! Whoa! Big sword.
Oh.
Thunder...
Oh, the color... The color was Snowdozer's thunder attack.
Whoop, whoop. This guy's also going wow wow.
Jojo with 0 lives dies once again to the Rockman boss.
Back to the minecarts.
So I guess that attack does a lot of damage. But Snowdozer would rather save stuff for the second phase.
This is attacking too fast.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, it looks like there's very little downtime between your attacks while you're attacking like this, so...
Oh my god,
if
this
there's enough
guy's...
time for 4.
This guy's taking forever if you're not using the flash attack.
I guess so.
Boop, boop. Jojo is back at the start of the level. This is the bad guys. The bad club, sorry. That reminds me of an Undertale boss or something.
What part of it? The big slash definitely reminds me of the
Asgore.
Asgore.
Yeah.
Those things take up a lot of space on the screen. Am I completely misremembering how the Western level is put together? I've been trying to piece together
We're outside,
the
then we dig,
There's-
then it's the minecarts, then it's the Yoko blocks.
Yeah,
And
that's
then-
how I remember it.
Yeah.
Um,
Jojo
I'm
died
just trying to...
again.
We missed something, though. Like,
Why?
Chad is talking about... Or was talking about something specific. So I'm missing information about the level and what actually happened.
No, what happened?
And which part they're talking about.
What happened was Jojo died, either on the climb or on the screen after the climb, if there was one, I forgot. And then you get respawned to the minecarts, right? Because it's like the midway point or whatever.
I thought they died on the boss and ended up at the minecarts.
Yeah, sure. That's fine too. But then they also died on the minecarts, and if you die on the minecarts, you go back to the start of the level.
Even though it's not a game over, you still have lives.
No, a game over.
Oh, so they game overed on the boss, and then game overed immediately on the minecart section?
Yes.
Oh, that was the part that I didn't think was a thing.
What happened was the first time they were like AFK or not paying attention. Got killed by a minecart because they have those...
Oh, 'cause
brutal...
it's just driving by, okay.
Yeah, and then they were like, oh, okay, I'll just reset, I guess. Or at least it seemed like it. But no, the game is like, nope, you can't do that. Back to the start.
The big slash coming in. You do have this safe spot in the top left.
The hitbox for the fist
Oh.
sucks.
The slash as well.
Everything. So I don't even know which part snowdozer got hit by. And this guy sucks. He's not even threatening. He just takes 2 minutes for nothing.
We're also seeing you get 20 arts whenever you have to retry a boss. So, like, it's this classic, like, Castlevania has this thing where you get into a level with, like, 50 hearts at the boss, but you're missing health. So you die, and then it's like, alright, well, here's, like, 5 hearts for the boss now. And it's like, oh, man.
Yeah. So with 20 arts, you can only do the flash once.
Well, being a little more aggressive.
Ooh! Good explosion. But it doesn't matter because he's not even the boss. He's just some guy who's there like a warm-up before a rock show.
Alright, so there's the damage. It's been done.
Do we have to jump when it's slashing, or feels
Yeah,
like
I
we're
think
getting
so.
hit for no reason?
And then getting hit by contact damage from the boss, so... Not a good combo. There we go. That's how you do it. You can probably jump and punch the boss, too, when the slash comes in.
You think the slash doesn't actually have a hitbox other than if you're not jumping?
I bet it's just a little bit bigger than it looks.
No, the jump!
Yeah, I'm really struggling with this. It's a 90-minute cutoff, so Snowdozer is definitely going to get this done.
Snowdozer's in chat defending himself. Oh, nice. I think he goes buru buru and then jumps straight, and if he goes buru 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 buru, then it's across the screen. That's how snowdozer knew that that's a good opportunity to get some hits in.
I don't think you need to jump. Like, I don't know. It doesn't need to be frame perfect on the last possible moment, I think.
Yeah, I think you got plenty of time in the air.
But I'm not playing it.
Boom!
I gotta think that could be the end.
This looks like it could be the oh, yeah, sure, done!
Those who tried to exterminate the Eon Man and wipe out his descendants were destroyed. Past, the Eon Man was there, courageously protecting the western town from the outlaws. Present, the Eon Man was there in the persistent fight for the peace of the freedom of the world. In the future, the brave descendants of Eon Man will continue defending the earth. Eon Man, it is the title bestowed upon the courageous man who travels beyond the boundaries of time and space to fight against evil and protect the freedom of all people. The end.
It's like a surprisingly eloquent text for a game made by a Japanese company.
Yeah, it didn't come in at the end and be like, behold the strength of the time man.
Yeah.
Thank you for playing. You are a super player.
Good luck in all your future endeavors.
Oh, that's so kind.
Yeah.
Thank you. I tend to say something like that. If there's like I recently messaged a creator that I like. I sent them a nice message that was like, I like your stuff, and I wish them the best of luck in everything that they do. Because I feel sometimes people feel pressured to keep doing a certain thing, you know, and then like my fans keep telling me they love this thing from me, but like maybe I want to do something else. So I like encouraging people to do what makes them happy. Best of luck in all future endeavors. Best of luck to Snowdozer in future mystery endeavors. Yeah, we did have a forfeit from Oddish afterwards. I remember the Yoku blocks were too much was something at least that they said about the race afterwards. We got some Tales of Symphonia music coming in. Very nostalgic.
Not for me. It sounds like an RPG.
You might not hate it, because when you get into the battle, you're a guy and you run around and you slash things.
That's what you do in
attacks and you dodge. And...
That's what you do in what's it called? Star Ocean Second Story, and I feel like that was the worst battle system I've ever played. And I know that's not a popular opinion.
I don't remember. I haven't played in Second Story. I don't know. I played the very, very, very first Star Ocean. Well, guess what? From the past, we're going to do an interview with Snowdozer. Hello.
Hello. Man,
feel free to yell at us about
it felt closer than it actually was.
Yeah, you were... I mean, you don't know, right? You're just playing the game, and then it turned out your opponent was like completely mired in some wonky wall jump stuff.
Yeah, I just clicked on the stream Mystery Funhouse, and I see that like he's like all the way back in the rock boss. I thought he was like on the final boss or something.
No, you had this one clean and clear the whole way through, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
I would say probably NES platformer, not your strong suit in Mystery Tournament.
Yeah, I've gotten better at them because of Mystery Tournament.
Nice.
Not excellent at them, but like the sort of patient, slow play that it requires is sort of something that a skill that I developed over the course of Mystery Tournament.
That's true. I didn't mean like, oh, based off of this race, I can tell that you're like. I thought you played pretty well in the race. It's just I know you so fondly. you're down with the puzzles. You make puzzles. You were on our puzzle solving team.
Yeah, I mean, I would say I'm good at puzzles, but I'm not fast at them. Those are like two separate things, I feel like.
Yes, I think I
I
feel you on
lost.
this.
The thing that knocked me out of MT17 was a puzzle game. And in fact, I got walled on a puzzle longer than my opponent did.
Well, what do you like more then?
I don't mind either any sort of genre in Mystery Tournament. I feel like I'm like all around decent at basically everything. There's nothing I'm particularly good at as far as Mystery Tournament goes.
What if it's less about like what is gonna be suitable for me to win this race, and more about just like what is fun for me to experience in this moment?
Well,
or are they inexplicably
tied?
tied?
Long enough to develop a sort of sense of fun. But yeah, I mean, I don't think there's been any games in Mystery Tournament that have super stood out to me. I can say that some games are like better than others, but I can't say there's anything that was like a mind-blowing experience in the 30 minutes that I get to play.
Everything's just okay to Snowdozer. He's average at everything, and every game is just okay. Was there something else about Time Diver Eon Man that you think like was not coming across through the gameplay? Like something like you guys really got to know that it's actually like this.
I don't think so. I think like I understood most of the stuff that was going on there. Some of the jumps had weird solutions to them. Mario Maker solutions, as I would call them. You know, riding a fan over a pit, or using a damage boost across a gap.
We saw the damage boost. That was excellent. I don't know if you were in the race at that point. I feel like that's
intentional. There's like nothing else there to use.
I think if you go all the way back to the left, there's a fan that will spawn the other way that you can ride all the way over.
Yeah, maybe. Another memorable moment was the exit sign that wasn't actually the exit. That's like prime Mario Maker
yes
type level design.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like, you know, someone had an idea or a vision or something, and it involved some being a little tricksy or whatever. But that was clearly just like, oh, they're messing with you. Okay, got it.
Yeah, all we need now are just a few Kaizo blocks, and it's basically Mario Maker.
Well, I mean, maybe someone will make the Time Diver Eon Man ROM hack. Well, thank you for popping in here and talking to us. Not often we get to do the vodcast interview.
Mm-hmm. I actually wasn't watching the vodcast until like the very end because I just got back. So I don't know if you said anything particular about me during the vodcast.
I'd like to think I would not have said something horrible.
Yeah, look, we talked about this mostly.
We did talk a lot. Is this any sort of inspiration for your display picture? Does this ring a bell?
I've never seen this painting before.
Look, if you rotate it, hold on. If you rotate it to the left and bring it back on screen, it kind of looks like your avatar.
This silence is about how I felt about this.
There's the yellow rectangle, I guess.
Yeah. There's some swirly stuff at the top.
Yeah, and the colors are like bluer at the top and oranger at the bottom.
Yeah, the evidence is clear.
It's 1 to 1.
Maybe Picasso or whoever painted this used the mind transfer technique by accident while I was making my profile picture.
So good. Well, listen. This other match is coming in, and I gotta eat some dang food. So, we are gonna have another commentator slip in here in just a moment. Before that, I think you're 2-0 now, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
If
fantastic
I
start.
win one more, I get to have a 50% win rate across all mystery tournaments, at least.
Ooh, there's a lot at stake for you. We wish you the best of luck. May you draw a game that maybe suddenly is the one that does spark a wild, fulfilled emotion within you.
Yeah, maybe. I'm going up against Econ next, and then after that, I think I'm going up against Maurice. So seems like a easy 4-0 for me, I guess.
I'm sorry that immediately after your next match where you get your 1-1, you're gonna lose it again.
Yeah.
Wow, thrilling trash talk from our two competitors. The sparks are flying. Thank you so much, Snowdozer, for participating once again in Mystery Tournaments and for coming to talk to us.
Yep.
And thank you, all of you, for watching. And Maurice, hey, thanks for having me.
I will always have you.
Oh, that's very sweet.
Best
I
of
will
luck in
always
your
be.
future endeavors.
Yeah. I've got a plate of pizza here. I'm gonna endeavor to get rid of. We're hearing the jovial sounds of one internet dirigible. Hello.
Hello.
Now you
Best
two
of luck
have,
in your future endeavors.
You two have the unenviable position of the next race, like this not being set up or anything. You know, like there's some time here.
Yeah, where's the race? It's been a minute.
What the heck?
I am lost for words, because that's one of the racers.
I hope it's one of the racers.
In theory.
Yeah, it would be really tough
We
to
could
try to
see
fill
if
all this
Lockman
time.
knows
Then
the
you.
wow column, man. I was joking, by the way. Don't actually do that. But
Well, yeah, it's not gonna be there.
he doesn't have a name.
Wow.
He's the wow rockman.
Please discuss your favorite fictional rockman while I eat food. Bye.
Maybe it's like a Pokemon and it just sort of says its name.
Yes,
and
there's
attacks you
wow.
with it.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, where's the match? Snowdozer, where's the match? You're still in here because Myth didn't end the interview properly, so now you have to tell us where the match is.
I'll see if I can ping Econ to like.
Oh, your match?
Yeah, well, if Econ's online, I could do the match like right now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Actually, I can't do it right now. I got stuff to do later. But where's the other match?
Yeah, where's the other match?
Maurice, you have an opponent.
Who's my opponent?
Do you have your match scheduled?
No. I don't even know who it is. Mooware.
It's Mooware.
Oh, Mooware is in chat.
It's the Moo.
The mooest of the wares.
We'll give these people a few minutes.
Yeah, we'll give them a few minutes. So yeah, Snowdozer, you're free to stay, you're free to leave. You're a free man. I wish you best of luck in your future endeavors.
Yeah, me too. Wish you best of luck in your future endeavors as well.
Oh, thank you very much.
Alright. See you.
Yeah.
Well,
Right, ID. It's been a while since you've participated in Mystery Tournament. What genre would you be hoping for?
Personally, hard to say. I played a lot of games since I participated in Mystery Tournament,
Yeah,
since I've been testing.
That's what was gonna be my next question. Like, has it changed ever since you played Mystery Tournament and games and tested
Yeah,
a lot of them?
I'm better.
But
I'm better for sure. But
in
it's a
general?
little different because when I'm testing, I don't always go as hard as possible just because I don't feel like it because I'm playing 10 games in a day or something if I'm doing a lot of testing. So like I think there are times where I take less risky moves as a tester than I would as a player. But I think I am just better in general at a lot of stuff. I think I would probably want something like Celeste or like Super Meat Boy. I'm not going to be as good at as a lot of people are.
Yeah.
I think like really fast platformers are not. I just can't quite keep up. I can play them. I mean, I beat Celeste, but it just takes me a while. I end up losing like a lot,
Did you
which
beat
is fine. I have the patience from growing up with NES or whatever, but it's just like
Did you beat Celeste or did you clear Celeste? Like all of it?
I never went back and did Chapter 9. I know it's very hard. I guess I should go back and do it. I
Yeah,
did
you
do all the
should.
B and C sides.
If you did all the C-sides, then you can do Chapter 9.
I did. I mean, but it took forever. Like some of them took forever. I mean, it's just like.
Especially.
But I mean, I don't mind. You know, it's kind of a. I don't mind retrying a lot. But
Especially-
yeah, retro platformers. I like puzzle games. I don't think I tend to be quite as fast as some people, but I think I would have done pretty good at Gum. But I guess I've seen that game before. I would say. Yeah, well, that's the problem. So the biggest problem for me is that, like, especially if you die and then you go back, like, quite a ways, I seem to have, like, a short-term memory problem where I just, like, will do the same jump that killed me the last time. So that's something that it's difficult. If it's a game where I can just, like, go through the first time on instinct, then I do pretty decent. Golf games, I've noticed I've been pretty decent at golf games. Like, where you aim with your mouse and then let go. Those are fun. Got pretty good times there. Love to see a shmup, but you don't see them very often.
I think the only shmup I played was against Any4H in last empty? The game with like the 16 different bosses or something.
Oh yeah, Daydreamer, that's called. That's a fun game.
Anyway, I mean, one of the races is offline, so I don't think this race is happening.
Dang. Well, I don't think we have anything else planned, really.
Hey, Muwer, wanna fight?
Yeah, I could take over the stream for a Maurice match.
No, I don't want to like guilt trip you into letting me win, but I'm gonna leave for Japan for 19 days. So if I'm in losers at that point, I will definitely probably not be able to play my matches. So that would be a problem. I mean, I'm honestly not sure how we're gonna handle that. If I'm not gonna play from Japan. I can promise you that much.
We have quite a few extra days. We can.
Wait, maybe I can play like 1 or 2 asyncs in advance or something. But we stopped. Well, Exono, you let me win. Don't you remember?
Okay. If you want to do it, do the you did it. You did
did
the
it.
Game.
The game has been gived.
Why don't you go? Why don't you count me down here, and I'll take over the stream.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1.